AJ, you're fired. Yes, guys, after the last pay-per-view, AJ put his career on the line in an attempt to get back the NXT Championship. He was unsuccessful in getting that NXT Championship back, and that now means that he will no longer be a part of the NXT roster, and I will sadly have to go and fire slash release AJ Styles. It's going to cost me money as well, so pretty bad. $92,000 that we didn't need to waste, but the rules are the rules. AJ put his career on the line and he lost, so the original, the first ever NXT champion is now gone from NXT. That cost us $92,000 to release him, but he was our wrestler that was over the age of 40, which means it frees up the possibility for us to sign somebody else over 40. That could be a free agent, that could be a legend. However, I was looking at the options available, and I don't think that we're going to go ahead and sign anybody just yet. We're going to wait and see if any more people become available. I was potentially thinking maybe Nakamura, bringing him to NXT, and that could be a good option, but for now we're going to leave it because I think the roster's pretty big enough as it is. So yeah, Nakamura potentially down the line we might bring to NXT, but for now I think we're just going to keep things the way things are. I mean, legends, maybe we could bring a legend, but there's nobody that is really, in my opinion, suited. What about Trish Stratus? Trish Stratus versus Mandy Rose. Maybe that would be a big match. Maybe that is something we could do, and that is something that I might look to do down the line. But as of right now, I don't think we're going to go down the Trish Stratus route. So yeah, we're just going to leave things. We're going to get into tonight's show, and hopefully we can have a good show. We'll book the Thunderdome, we'll book the biggest arenas that we can. I was actually looking at money-wise, we do not have that much, $457,000. So even though we have creeped right up to on the ratings, if you look at that, we're only 6,000 behind now. A good show here, and we could potentially overtake Raw. So, you know, it's massive, it's vital that we deliver this week. But yeah, money-wise, we need to try and be a bit more careful, and releasing AJ for 92,000 doesn't exactly help our cause. But let's go. Let's get in to tonight's show. Let's confirm it. Here we go. It's going to cost us 128,000. We're in Chicago, Illinois. Let's do this. Let's go. Opening match. It's going to be Angel Garza versus Elias. We're going to go ahead and we're going to simulate this. And the winner is Elias. Walkway Elias. Or is it Ezekiel? We're going to call him Elias for now. 2.5 stars. Role change for the NXT champion. Santos Escobar is going to be turning face. The reason for that is Karrion Kross is the number one contender. One of them has to go face, and I think Santos Escobar would be more suited to that role. So he is now a face. He cut an excellent promo. Everything is all good. Here we go, middle of the match. Both these women can barely get any TV time. I'm going to give them it right here, right now. It's going to be Tegan Nox versus Dana Brooke. It's a fighter versus a bruiser, but unfortunately it's face versus face, so I'm not expecting this match to deliver big time or anything like that. The popularity is pretty low as well, so that's why it's in the middle of the card. Hopefully it's not too bad. We're going to go Tegan Nox, and we're going to see if we can pick up, which I believe would be her first victory. I do not think she's got a win yet on this gold brand, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe she'll get her first win on NXT tonight. Coming from Chicago. And then here comes Tegan Nox. First, I believe she's the first Welsh star. At least the first female one. That Batista rip-off guy, I'm pretty sure he was Welsh. Mason Ryan, pretty sure he shagged sheep. And here comes Tegan Nox. Tegan versus Dana Brooke tonight.
This woman is the personification of resilience. Has suffered multiple torn ACLs in both knees, yet still continues to give it her all.
Who's going to pick up a big victory, an important victory? Comes Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke does currently qualify as one of our under 35 superstars, but looking at her, you'd probably think she's like 55, but no, believe it or not, Dana Brooke is only, I think she's like 33, 32, maybe 34. I don't know. Not quite sure what her actual age is. But that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter her age. I think she's simply here just to make up the numbers. But who knows, if she goes on a winning run, maybe she'll prove me wrong. Maybe she can book herself into contention for a bigger place on the card. But for now, Dana Brooke lucky here to be involved in a mid-card match on NXT. You go then, Tegan, Dana Brooke. About to hook up. And here we go, Tegan Knox looked like she was going for a headbutt there. And Dana Brooke straight out the gates with a big power bomb, like not really the move you'd expect to start a match with, but Dana Brooke doesn't seem to care. Tegan Knox. Dana Brooke going for a suplex. Tegan Knox goes behind. Tegan Knox with a big German. Tegan Knox with a drop kick. Tegan Knox then climbing on top of Dana Brooke and unleashing big hands. Big strikes and a slap. Adding insult to injury. Big stomp. Dana then jawbreaker. Big slap. Dana going for the Irish whip. Tegan Knox stopped it off the ropes. Tegan Knox Hurricane Rana takes down Dana Brooke. Irish whip into the corner. Tegan Knox with a running European uppercut. Interesting offense here, climbing back on top. More big right hands. Falls that big slap. Going to the middle rope now. Oh, and a splash from behind. Dana Brooke trying to escape. Tegan Knox not having it. It's like, screw this. I'm taking you down. Another big stomp to the back. Oh, and a big knee. And a big stomp. Tegan Knox here is completely in control of this thing. Going to the top rope, middle rope again, went for splash. Brooke moved out the way. That might buy Brooke a bit of time here, but goes for another. Oh, and a big headbutt. That Welsh head just flying through the air. Attacking from behind. Tegan Knox, what's she looking for here? What's she going for here? Super kick to the knee, top rope, Canadian Destroyer. Fuck. Plants Dana Brooke, top of her head, middle of the ring, referee. Oh, 2.5. 2.5 count, thought we'd won. I thought we'd done it. Rolls through again. Another Hurricane Rana taking down Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke counters it. Tossed her by the hair. Big slap. Big headbutt. And the end could be near. If Dana Brooke knows what's good for her, she'd probably stay down. But she ain't going to do Shining Wizard right. That will do it, surely. That will finish this one. Referee taking too long though to get to the cover. But it won't matter. Tegan Knox has defeated Dana Brooke. Just like that. And with that win, might have just saved her NXT career here. Massive win for Tegan Knox. Should buy her at least a few more weeks on the roster. But Dana Brooke, I mean, not a lot more to say about Dana Brooke. Her time, I think, on NXT could be coming to an end. It's another defeat for her. Could barely get used. Then when she does get used, doesn't take advantage of it and ends up losing. And look at that, a dull 1-star match. An absolute disaster. That is the last thing we could afford to happen. I knew it wasn't going to be great, but I thought it would do better than that, so not good. Here we've got Karrion Kross here calling out Santos Escobar. That has started the rivalry, which is good. In the main event, we've got the NXT Women's Championship. We need this to deliver, but again, it's heel versus heel. I know the title's on the line, but let's see what's going to happen. Mandy Rose retains, and it's only to... Jesus, what a horrible show. I can't believe it. We got to within, like, what, 6,000 of Raw, and I'm pretty sure now Raw is going to pull massively ahead of us here, because our show has been horrendous. I mean, They kick off with 2.5, which thankfully for us isn't great. But, I mean, they've still got 2 more matches to go. A 2-star middle match, and then our main event's going to be Finn Balor. No, it's not. It's going to be a tag team here. Drew, Trent Seven, MVP and Otis. Otis and MVP get the win. Wow, 2.5 stars. So thankfully for us, that Raw show was pretty horrible. I mean, it was better than our show, but our show was shocking. So there you see Raw. We had the same opener. Raw's done slightly better in the main event, and they did a lot better in the mid-card. So I don't think Raw will gain that many fans. We gained 21,000. I can't imagine Raw would gain any more than 30. If I'm being completely honest. We'll see what Raw does here. 28. So yeah, we lose out. The gap increases a wee bit. But you know what? I'll settle for that. Because our show was really bad. And had Raw delivered a good show, we could have been in a lot of trouble there. But thankfully, the wrestling gods felt sorry for us. And they didn't really deliver. Triple H Mandy versus Bayley. It's okay to match up rule breakers against each other or to have a contest between fan favourites. Just be aware that the audience will always respond best to rule breakers against fan. Yeah, Trips, I get it. I mean, come on. This is basic 101 wrestling here. Sometimes you have to put on matches that stray away from that formula, but remember that it's a formula for a good reason. I get it, Triple H. Angel Garza, look, I need to wipe the smug smile off Elias's face after that loss. I want to fight him again within 2 weeks. You're going to fight him at the pay-per-view, so okay, I guess that's fine. And Dana, hey boss, I've been talking to Ray a lot lately. She said it's a great idea that we should team up. I don't think that's a great idea at all. Can I convince you to take a chance on us? No. No, definitely not. Definitely not Dana Brooke. 100% no from me. Anyway, Dana Brooke will be lucky if she gets another match on the roster. Never mind, gets to decide what kind of match she wants. That's not going to happen. Anyway, guys, that is it. It's still close. I mean, there's still only, there's less than 15,000 fans separating both us and Raw. So if we deliver in the next show, we can maybe even overtake them. But if we need to do better, we need to do better than we did this week. Hopefully we can continue building to the next pay-per-view, which is Extreme Rules. And we'll be back in the next video to do that. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. I will catch you in the next one. And we might look to be adding to the roster next time out. Like I said, AJ did go. It leaves up a space for somebody over the age of 40. So potentially we could be bringing somebody in. We'll find out though next episode who that's going to be. Till then, peace.